they play against the Arizona Diamondbacks. At your home for Major League Baseball, 2K Sports.
Chase Field, downtown Phoenix, is our site for this contest. We'll see Matt Holliday. He's on a mission to get a W today. Thank you for joining us Thursday night, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Our starting pitcher in this one, Rich Harden. So, Steve, conscious of this Florida lineup, what's on his mind?
Well, I get to watch Rich Harden out on the mound in this one. You're going to see some of the best stuff in the major leagues. A fastball that explodes up in the zone, the high 90s to 100 miles per hour. It's a swing and miss pitch, although it can be straight. His split finger's one of the best in the game as well. It falls right off the table.
Pepsi presents our starting lineup. We'll check out the Marlins. In our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, you're talking about one of the best players in baseball. You're talking about Joe Mauer. But the size is the thing that's most astounding. Most guys 6'5" don't have a short, compact swing that doesn't strike out a lot and hits for a high average. But when you watch Joe Mauer, there's nothing on a baseball field he can't do from that catcher's position.
And we're going to see Brown here. He'll be starting us off here as we get this ball game underway.
Number 9.
Harden with a windup. Swing and a miss, but he was right on it, 0-1. Well, Florida picked up the win yesterday, and so they cleaned up with a 3-game sweep against the Dodgers in L.A.
Well, Gary, this is some great summer baseball for these guys. Way out in front and looking very strong, and they're building toward a terrific season.
Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2. What they'd like to do is get that lead into double-digit territory.
Well, they would, and once they do, they can get some breathing room and maybe get a start or skip a start here and there to get them rested for the postseason.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball, 1-2.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now, there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
A good pitch right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't put it in play.
And in the batter's box, it's Castro. 1 out, nobody on. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Get a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
And Rich Harden runs that count in his favor, 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter right here, down 0-2. You got to foul off that tough pitch if you have to.
Swing and a miss, slider, 2 down.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Cam. Get a better look at that.
It was not a good-looking swing on that pitch.
Well, good at-bat starts with good swings, and bad at-bats end with bad swings. And I think he'd want that last swing back if he had the choice.
And it's Joe Mauer now. 11 career ABs, 2 hits off Rich Harden. Harden with a windup. Strike 1 to Mauer. On the way. And that's a strike. Mauer now will cover that plate with that big bat.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
Swing and a miss. 3 strikes on Mauer, and he's down. 3 up, 3 down, Rich Harden. An impressive start. He tallies 3 strikeouts. That should motivate those bats coming up. And the D-backs getting ready to start this one off. It's going to be Doug Fister on the mound. With Florida, he'll be starting. What is this Arizona lineup going to see from him today?
Quality right-hander on the mound against this lineup. He should be able to get the outs he needs to come away with a victory, especially if his offense gives him some run support.
And we've got Jones batting. Last night, a loss for the D-backs. That series hit hard on the ground to short. That's 1 away.
For the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Now we'll show you how the D-backs will be lining up on offense, presented by Pepsi. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
There's a lot of guys who you never want to miss an at-bat from, and to me, Adam Dunn is one of those guys. You always want to see him hit, because if he connects, he can hit it as far as anyone in baseball. He can hit it in the second deck, the third deck. It doesn't matter. It goes far distance. So if you're in the outfield to watch this game, you better bring a glove, because you might get a souvenir.
And it's Evan Longoria. One away. He's hit .283 lifetime off the Marlins. The pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Not a lot of team offense yet last night for his club, but he did drive in their only 2 runs.
He delivers. And good eye by Longoria as he lays off that one, and that count's going to be even. And that one's off the bat of Longoria. And that one's down. That's the team's first hit. Got a chance to check out the Marlins now. Here's how they look defensively. Any picks here, Steve?
Gary, defensively, Pedro Feliz very solid at third base. One of the best in the game at making that slow roller play.
And Matt Holliday at the plate with a runner on first. Leads the division in hits. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. Here's the pitch. Catcher can't control it. So they can't make the play.
Well, listen, it's all about advancing base runners in the game. You got to make plays defensively, but that error cost him, and it came out of his hand wrong, and the ball sailed on him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Good downward movement on that pitch. It's 1-2.
See if he can't continue what he did last night when he picked up a couple hits.
Line fair down the line and right. And it gets down. The streak is on.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down to the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And Adam Dunn, he'll be looking to drive something in. He's often walked, top 5 in the league. Ball. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher.
Gary, you're right. I mean, as a walks leader, he has such.
Oh, and Holliday is going to steal. And he is safe, just beating that throw. Hut shot towards the hole, and it's through. Dunn brings him home.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
Vega is batting. Steve, they needed to take the lead, and they've come through just as we thought they might. See how this plays out.
And Gary, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow the pitcher to go right at the hitters and pitch with confidence.
And it doesn't hurt to get that starter to throw a few pitches either.
He's going to need to settle down a little bit here so he can stick around later in the game.
1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1.
He's just popping that glove with that 4-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
The 1-2 on its way. Still 1-2. Slider, 2-2. Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
It's the best pitch in baseball. The fastball down and away. If you can master that, you can be successful. He's successful.
Dan Uggla now, he's got a couple on with 2 away. The pitch. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, last night ended up breaking a 4-game hitless streak, so maybe he can start a hitting streak and pick up on it today.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And they get that run in.
Now batting.
Boy, you don't know in that count, Steve. Number one, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that one. It was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
Two men on and two men out. First pitch, a breaking ball low, 1-0.
Well, up over 20 pitches now here in the first inning. Not the way you want to start the game, because it ultimately hurts you in this inning, but it's going to hurt you later as well. You're going to be out early.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch, a fastball, cut on, missed, 1-2.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it, or he's got no chance to hit it.
Howard on the pickup. Throw on the second base, forced play, side retired. And so we get our first 2 runs in the first. Offense getting going early. The Diamondbacks lead it 2-0. And it's Ryan Howard at the plate.
First base, number 6, Ryan Howard.
Hard grounded to short. Number 13. One away. These are the pitching staffs who have sent batters back the most often. Look at our State Farm leaderboard. The D-backs, number 1. Second, the Mets. In third, the Rockies. Fourth, the Phillies. For the Padres, they are in that 5 spot.
Well, these are tough pitching staffs to have to face as hitters, because you know you're going to get power stuff, and they're difficult to put the ball in play. So you need to take advantage of the base hits that you do get.
Harden gets him to swing and misses. That'll be a strike.
We threw him that slider right there. Got him to swing a little bit early. Got to be a little more patient with that pitch.
Good hard splitter. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Fastball got him 2 down.
He's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it.
You can almost see the batter's eyes light up on that pitch. It's coming high and right across the middle of the plate. He should have put that thing in the parking lot.
And instead, Johnny is going to go sit down. So a chance here from Matt Kemp with 2 down. He's got a .296 career batting average against the D-backs. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Now coming into this game, he's got to have some confidence because he picked up 2 hits last time out, so got to be seeing the ball pretty well.
And it's 0-2. Kemp will be careful. They'll try and K him.
Well, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Pitch on the way. And Matt Kemp will go down swinging on strike 3. No runs, no hits, no one left on. D-backs still enjoying the lead. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. It's Justin Upton to lead it off. Takes a swing at that fastball, can't connect, 0-1. And Upton looks at that one for a ball to even up the count. A shot up the middle, and it's through. Base hit, Upton.
Taking a look at the National League last year, let's see where the Diamondbacks ended up ranking. First in home runs, 4th in runs, and they're in the top 10 in strikeouts. That pitching staff with quality stuff and great location that throws strikes and works ahead in the count.
Runner on first base, nobody out. Here it comes. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Kemp will field, and he gets over to take care of business.
Well, this ball is hit into the left center field gap, and the center fielder has priority over the left fielder. Good job taking charge. He called him off and made the play.
And we've got Jones batting. He has come up hitless 12 career at bats against the Marlins. Over to second for 1 and 2. They pull off the double play. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. Arizona 2, Florida nothing. And here's Gary Matthews Jr. He'll start things off here in the third inning.
Gary Matthews Jr.
He got fooled on that one. Takes a cut at a ball down in the dirt. And Rich Harden runs that count in his favor, 0-2.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter. Swung late.
Strike 3, swung on. Gary Matthews Jr. is out of there.
He's got the fastball working. He's just rearing back and throwing. That's 3 straight strikeouts.
And we're going to see Cedeno here. Nobody on base, one away. Harden gets him to swing and misses. That'll be a strike. Here's the pitch. Can't catch up with that swing, and a miss, and it's now 0-2. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and hit. And Jones. And that'll set down Cedeno. That's 2 gone.
Number 77.
And Feliz settles in. Over 9 career at-bats. He's had 1 hit off Rich Harden. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
I like the change of speeds right there. Good pitch selection. You got to be a little careful going inside there, because that is a pitch that when you fool somebody, they can put in play.
Ball. Good 2-strike pitch. Misses high. 1-2.
To be a successful major league pitcher, you cannot be afraid to pitch inside. That's a good example of it right there. Look out.
He was able to ring up that K, and that's going to get him out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down.